What's up, y'all? This is Rom coming back at you with yet another car video. Dealing with the women who want the multiple sixes. Dealing with those. And you know what I mean, because usually it's said as a 666, But it's really 4 sixes, They wouldn't be saying they want a guy 6 feet tall. 6 feet tall. Not 5'11" and 7'5". Not 5'11", 75. Or whatever it is. 6 feet tall. 6 figures. 6 figures. And let's be real, they want high 6 figures. They don't want just 100,000. Shit. 6 inches. At least 6 inches. Shit. Be saying that. And a 6-pack. Well, shoot, out of that 4, I got 2. I don't have a 6-pack, and technically I ain't 6 feet. Unless I put on certain shoes. Yeah, I got the other 2, so. It's like women wouldn't know one of them. They wouldn't know either one unless they were sincere about me. I'd be practicing some like sexual discipline and shit. Right? But it's how you deal with them. Be like, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Seriously, man. Dudes be getting upset over these women, and they can say, I don't care what they say. You be some women like 5 foot. 4'11" talking about they want a 6 foot. I'm like, good luck with that, baby. Going on that balloon pop show. Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit about it. Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit. The women be rejecting a man. Well, you're not that tall or anything. Yeah, okay. I would ask those, this how you deal with them. One, in general, you don't give a fuck. It's like, oh, okay. Next. Seriously, next. Because if a woman being that technical, would be like, next, whatever. Like that height thing. Women take me for 6 feet anyway. But even then, if they were to express it in a number like that, say, bitch, I'm taller than you. Shit. Shit, just as long as you taller than them. I see it if a woman 5'11" say she want a tall dude. Okay, I get that. Or 5'10", but it ain't that many. The average height for a woman is 5'4". Hell, if you 5'9", you still taller than her. That's the average height for a man, period. But you still get some women saying that. You ignore their ass. And if they say it directly to you, just be real cool with it. Say, all right, her loss. Because you could have the other 6s. It'd be her loss. Her loss. Y'all got to think that way. You can't worry about it. Women say a lot of shit. They like toddlers. They can say, like a toddler can say everything they want. You ain't paying attention to that shit. Why you getting mad? I don't give a fuck what a woman say. If I ain't it, I just say, look, okay. And if they get mad, because some women, if you act like you don't give a fuck, they get mad at you, then you ask them a simple question if they're going to push the shit. Be like, okay, how often have you met that guy who is 6 feet? You talking like the certain percentage of the world, right? Only 14% of men. And then ask her, how often have you met that guy making 6 figures? Like, a lot of women, for some reason I can't figure out, think it's a common thing. No, it ain't. No, it is not. No, it is not. When you're talking about an individual, making 6 is a small percentage, less than 10%, right? And then you get some dumbass women wanting all of them. Okay, so you think you're going to find a 6 foot guy, at least 6 foot, making 6 figures, practicing body game to the point he got, a 6-pack, and he packing 6 inches at least. Look them dead in the eye and say, hey, good luck. How have you met that? That's what I would ask women. Whenever they say they want a guy with money, I say, have you met that guy? And usually the answer is no. And then when the answer is yes, it's like, okay, did he want to go out with you? And if they actually say, yes, they went out with that guy, it's like, how come it didn't work out? See, here's the overall thing. I don't even take a woman seriously when she say that shit. She say that if it ain't, she asking for something that I don't present, shoot, I'm actually happy because say, well, damn, you had a fat ass, but I ain't gonna waste my time trying to get up in there. She letting you know she ain't feeling you. You don't get mad. Shit. Find some time, because all these women, you got some realistic women out there. You got some sensible women out there. More men need to fuck with them. And yeah, if you get out there, you'll find them. There's plenty of sensible women. Plenty of them. You know what? They don't have time to be online or interviewing or some shit like that. You leave them alone. They ain't all these women. Anybody say all these women, ask them one simple question. How many women have you honestly dealt with? Ask them. Most of these guys be thinking that shit. They hear that shit online, but they be going crazy over the shit. And yeah, there's plenty of women online who saying that shit. Or in like dating apps and shit. Well, I've said it before. Why are you taking them seriously? First of all, on the dating apps, it's mostly men. If a woman is on there, she knows if it's mostly men, shit, she can be as picky as she want to be. Now, you can do that on a dating app. You can do that shit on a dating app and shit. But you get out in the world, you'll find, shit, you'll see that women aren't with guys who are necessarily 6 feet. Who ain't necessarily look like they got a six-pack. In fact, they be having a gut on their asses and shit. And as a man, you shouldn't be worried about if you packing anyway. And as far as money, like I said, you can look up stats on that shit. Ain't that many, less than 10% of men actually making over 6 figures. And let's turn that around. Let's say a guy got all that shit. Ask a woman, or look at the woman, ask yourself, would that guy want to be with that? Because think about it, if a guy's 6 feet, he's 6 feet, he fit enough to have six-pack abs, he got at least 6 inches. You know, he making over 6 figures. First of all, he's only going to deal with certain women. I've told women this on my woman's channel. A man like that, he got all that shit. He want a baddie. You know, a 7 might be too low for his ass. He say, hold up. He'll look in the mirror and be like, hold up, I got all this shit. The fuck I'm fucking with this woman. Give me some trouble. She ain't all that herself. That's the thing. That's the thing. You know? Why? Why would he even bother? That woman ain't all that herself. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. I want y'all to think about that shit. Just stop for a second. Think about it. Why would a man who got all this shit going on want to deal with that type of woman? He wouldn't. Shit, he gonna get the bad of the bad. That's why, seriously, take one look at that woman. If she's average or something, just say, baby, you can have that. And if she want to argue with you, just say, okay, how often have you been with that woman, with that man? I said woman, but like I said that the second time I said that, but you got so much bisexuality out here, man. Shit, that's a whole other conversation. That's a whole other conversation. It's more prevalent than people realize. But we'll focus on the man part today, right? So ask her, how often has she been with that man who got all that shit? Because women can say, understand something, man. Women, you listen to what they say in public, but you take it with a grain of salt. It's just that simple. You take it with a grain of salt. Just say, oh, I want this and that. Because usually what you see, if you start digging in that woman's past, or she in a social circle where you know her, you find out she gave it up to somebody who didn't match any of that shit. I've said that before in a video when I was talking about that one man. Because women can say anything. They always say that shit. Oh, he got to be this, he got to be that. You just be like, yeah, okay. And you might not be none of it. Then as soon as you say, okay, I'm going to give you that, I'm going to ignore you, I'm going to let you do your thing, all of a sudden you become a challenge to her and shit. But see, here's the main thing. Women going to say what they going to say. Men got to stop, like, paying attention or, like, getting upset. Because you get some guys, like, I still get some guys saying, well, they hit me up. Well, I'm small and shit. Whatever. Woman's vagina is only 4 inches. The average woman's vagina is 4 inches deep. The average woman, her most sensitive area is only 3 inches deep, really 1 inch deep. You can stick the head and make her scream. Just get some sexual skills. Know what to do with your damn dick. Because I've heard some women complain about some men who were too big but didn't know what to do with the fuck. do with their dick, so don't worry about that. If your ass ain't 6 feet, well, okay, you in a large group, 86% of men. Most of these women ain't all that tall themselves and shit. You just get you, just don't even worry about it. If a woman say that shit, all right, she tripping. Probably ain't getting that type of man. You just going and do your thing. There's plenty of men out here winning and they ain't 6 feet. There's plenty of men winning out here and they don't got 6 figures. Shit, you be getting some broke motherfuckers, be getting some pussy out here, be getting a woman. Why you worried about 6 figures? Yeah, you want to make it for yourself, but shit, even if you make it, like, you got some of these guys 6 figures that, I've known some guys, 6-figure guys, man, they ain't giving women shit. Hell, a lot of them becoming passport bros. Let's just be real. It's like, oh, wait a minute, I can fly? Shit. I mean, I'm just being real. They've been in existence. They've been in existence for a very long time. Women wondering where to find them and shit. It's like, well, shit, if I'm going to spend money. If guys, their attitude is if they're going to spend money, they're going to deal with a cooperative woman. It's just that simple. You know? And 6-pack abs, those are rare, though, any goddamn way. If that woman want them. If the woman want them. In all fairness, you got a lot of women, they like a little bit to play with. But if you ever encounter, like as a man, you encounter a woman talking about 6 this and 6 that, you be like, and you don't got that, you be like, all right, thanks for letting me know. Just let them go. Let them do this shit. You know? Or point them to the pet store where they can get a good cat. Hey, let's just be real with this shit. Let's just be real with this shit. Oh, I got me a bug in here. Motherfucker. Shit. Don't fuck with me. I need Rom Wills. Need to kill a bug, y'all. I'm playing with that shit. Anyway, right? Damn, it's still my finger and shit. Oh, man. Alright. So, anyway, right? Yeah, you don't get mad. See, guys be getting mad or something. Say, oh, they want this or that. First of all, you just go out. First of all, if you out, you looking, you see plenty of guys who don't, you know, they driving an ordinary car. Hell, might not have any weight on. Shit, the women might be driving. I see a lot of that shit. That's a whole other conversation. I be seeing, like, some fine women driving some, like, dude around. Driving some Pookie or some Ray Ray around. Let's just keep it a buck. And they ain't 6 feet. And one guy tried to act like, well, yeah, they go for those Pookies and Ray Rays, and they're all handsome. Man, except for a couple, how many of those motherfuckers got modeling contracts? That man really, like, talking about his own insecurities and shit. Let me slow down. We're at speed limit in a notorious speed trap. Yeah, let me slow this down a little bit. But, yeah. You be seeing some guys that got none of that shit. Be having women. The women be driving the car and shit. Be living at the women's place. And that's what I be trying to tell you. What they giving a woman? They making her fine. Because, see, here's the thing. A woman can, like I said, a woman can say anything. And they usually do. They can say anything. What? I don't take them seriously what they say publicly. Now, if they saying something private, what they say private might be totally different. But, you know, they on some of these videos and everything, or on these panels, yeah, they gonna say whatever. They'll say something. But you look at the guys they actually get with, because that's a rarity anyway. If you're talking like a guy with all those 6s, you talking and heterosexual. Shit. I'm saying and heterosexual, because he gotta, and then, you know, they still gotta find him physically attractive. You can get some out, you know, well, if you got 6-pack abs. Because there are some women out there, even though I've said several times, yeah, don't worry about your face. Yeah, there's a few women out there still face women. It is what it is. A few. But a man to have all that shit for a woman, how many men out there going to have that? So if they looking for that needle in a haystack, They're looking for that rare man. Let them go. Ain't nothing you can do with it anyway. Seriously, what can you do with it? It ain't even worth your time. See, get off your... See, a lot of men need to get out their ego. And other people have talked about this. Often they get that woman ain't showing interest or she ain't being appreciative and stuff. And a man thinking he could change her mind. You get some men out here thinking they can make a woman like them. Nah. She letting you know right away, ain't you. So don't get mad. Be thankful. She ain't wasting your time. She ain't a time waster. Shout out Alan Roger Curry made rest in peace. He talked about that a lot. If a woman, anytime I ran into a woman and what she talking about she want, don't match who I am, I just be like, okay, I respect her. I'll see if I meet somebody who meet those criteria, I'll show them your way. You know? I just move on to the next. There's an abundance of women. See, too many men get caught up in that one woman. You don't worry about her. Even a group. Like, if you said, like, I would ask any guys, right? If you get online and those women say they want this sex, count them. Start counting. Start counting. If you count 100 women, that's still, what, a teardrop in 4 billion women. That's a teardrop. Maybe barely even that. Basically, the woman ain't worth your time. Those are a few women. If they online or some shit. Like I said, there's plenty of sensible women out here. They're realistic about who they are, type of man they get. And when they getting with a man, you find the man ain't all that. He ain't gonna get no modeling contract. He ain't making 6 figures. Anything like that. He ain't doing none of that shit. He just being him. He just being him. You know? He ain't worried about all that other bullshit. You know? And you can't as a man. That's my bottom line. I can't emphasize that enough. There's always every woman always gonna have her type. You know, you don't get mad at the woman. You don't say shit to the woman. You move on. Now, if she puts you in a position where you gotta say shit, where you gotta check her, just be like, okay, so have you met that man? And like I said earlier, the answer is usually going to be no. And then when the answer is yes, it's like, how come you ain't with him? Why you single? And they'll come up with some bullshit. It was like, well, maybe you need something different. Bye. You still say bye. You move on. You get out here in the real world and find the real women who want a real man. You know, you don't worry about it. Oh, man. But, you know, let me tell you what. I don't have much more to say on that. Alright? But ultimately, that's how you deal with those women who want those sexes. Because if you got, well, you know what, I was going to end this, but look, if you a man who got some of that, like I said, I got 2 of them. I got 2 of them. I don't worry about it. It'll be like it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. You just move on and stuff. Because then it switches over to your criteria. Any damn way. If she don't match your criteria, fine. And if you want a woman of a certain height, certain snatch waist, certain body build, you know, big breasts or whatever size breasts you want, or, you know, nice round ass, snatch waist, certain weight. Like, that was funny. I saw one of those videos, right? A woman, you know, this guy was interviewing women and saying, yeah, they want a 6-foot man. So he put that weight scale out there. They got pissed off. Hey, because remember, we got standards too. She got pissed off. One, she said, I don't have to tell my weight. Well, shit, that's what some men want. And if a man got all those 6s and shit, you know he gonna want to find a woman. You know he gonna want to find a woman. What the fuck? If he got all that and he know it, he got all that shit, he in rare form, in a rare place, well, shit. He ain't messing with no ordinary ass woman. Shit, he don't have to. In fact, I've told women that. I said, shit, you get those money men, those serious money men, shit, you gotta be a baddie for them. If you ain't a baddie, they ain't gonna fuck with you. God damn, she has some fat legs. See, that's what a motherfucker with some, just drove past this bus stop. Got a woman out there, she has some exercise shit on. She probably put on some shit when she get to work. Shit, she was a motherfucker want what he want. You ain't got it, trust me. See, that's the funniest thing, because you got the men on that level, they the pickiest motherfuckers on the planet. I'm saying on the planet. So you got some of these women thinking they're going to get that guy. Hell no, you ain't getting that guy. Hey, baby girl, no. No. You ain't getting him. Shit. You ain't getting him. So, anyway. Let me go over here and do my thing. Anyway, y'all, so, yeah, that's all I got for today. So, yeah, don't even start that shit. It is what it is. If you ain't those things, don't worry about it. Fuck with the sensible women, and they out here if you get your ass outside. So, anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace and